Hello everyone. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing, doing our Feel Good Fridays. Here's a really cool story. So, with Feel Good Fridays, we kind of mix it up. We'll either do, a message from spirit, positive message from spirit, or we'll do a positive news story. This one is a positive news story. So, the company that everybody hates to love, Amazon. Amazon is trying to do some real kick butt stuff to address plastic waste and coming up with a new reusable, renewable resource to combat our climate issues and our global issues going on with waste. Amazon has actually joined up with the Department of Energy and Michigan Institute of Technology, our MIT, our smart math nerds. I said math nerds, don't come. Hey, I paused, don't hate me in the comments. Don't come for me. I said we love our math people, our math geeks, our math nerds, because you're about to help Department and Amazon do some really kick butt stuff. So here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to come together to come up with a new plastic. A plastic that actually breaks down, a plastic that not only breaks down so it's not sitting in a landfill, but can also be potentially futurely biodegradable, because biodegradable and breaking down are not always the same thing. You can have something that breaks down but is not renewable, it's not can go back into the earth. They're actually trying to come up with something that can do both. It's actually, they're calling the project BOTTLE, BOTTLE, which stands for Bio-Optimized Technologies to keep thermoplastics out of landfills. So BOTTLE, Bio-Optimized Technologies to keep thermoplastics out of landfills and the environment. I left off the environment, there's an E. Landfills in the environment. So that's really, really cool. They're putting a lot, not just a lot of money into it. It's kind of like this, we're going to trying to look good. But Amazon is also doing a way to hold up with their pledge. They said that just even last year in 2021, they have reduced the amount of packaging and stuff that they use by 36%, which I can attest for, because things that used to come in really big boxes now come directly in a small little sleeve. They used to if you would order something big, would put that big thing in a even bigger box and ship it. Now they're just directly shipping it with the box that it comes in, which can be annoying if it's sitting on your front door. But people like me, I'm hey, all of my stuff gets signed for by my security guards downstairs, so it's not people are going to see that I just bought a enormous king size feather duster for my bed, because it's now going to come into the box, whatever. So, BOTTLE. I want to look at how successful this is going to be, because again, they're putting a lot of energy and a lot of time and a lot of science behind this, not just the Department of Energy, but MIT and Amazon, this partnership. So I just want to take a look and see how successful this partnership is going to be. Because I think anything when you're looking at new science, and especially when you're got multiple entities involved, it is going to take time. So I'm not expecting this to, all of this to be done in the next, 2 to 3 years. But I do feel that they're going to put some really cool science behind this, and we may see something pretty positive coming out of this. And if you want to learn more about this project, I'm going to put a link to the article in the description below so you can take a look. But I just want to take a look and see how successful this is going to be. Hopefully it'll be successful because, it's a Feel Good Friday. But let's take a look. Okay, the moon. So right now there's still some things that just have not come to the surface yet. There's still some things that are a little ambiguous. Could be partnerships, agreements, contracts, or maybe even the science itself. It could even we don't quite know what this renewable resource is going to be, this new plastic. So that could be the big issue. The challenge is changing the perspective, though. They may have to rethink and relook at components, compounds. I think what it's going to be is this is true science. They're going to have to, which is obvious, but I think they're going to have to not just recreate the wheel. I think they're going to recreate come up with something completely new and new on top of new, like something that nobody's ever seen or done before. And that's going to be the challenge. The devil. So there could be too some greed, and that could be on the part of them trying to get on top of each other. So like, you know, the Amazon wanting to control how the Department of Energy looks at it, and how the Department of Energy as the government authority. So you've got the private and public, you know, with the Department of Energy, private with Amazon. Then you've got the educational arm with MIT. They may bump heads a lot on how to go about this partnership, and that's where the devil could come into play. Knight of Wands. So in the past, this agreement charging in with this new action. Queen of Swords, though, calmer heads, calmer science will hopefully prevail and will overrule any of the greed, any of the bad habits that may show up with the devil card right here. In the here and now, we've got the Five of Cups. I think, again, with especially with the moon and with the Hanged Man, this is a daunting task. This is going to be really, really hard. And I keep hearing, oh my God, what did we sign up for? This is going to be really hard, especially too when you've got a big public company like Amazon maybe putting a lot of pressure. Where is it? How quickly are we doing it? What's now? You've got the U.S. Department of Energy. Who oversees that? They may have some stake in the game and just going, this needs to happen sooner, especially under this administration before we have another election in 2024. So just a lot of pressure, and what they're looking, it's causing them to look at things that haven't happened instead of things that could happen. So a lot of stress and worry. In the emotions, you've got the Seven of Swords, and that's no coincidence that it's down here flanked by the Devil card. A lot of manipulation and strategy. Who comes out on top of this? But you've got Ace of Swords charged in the environment. They are committed, again, with Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords, to coming up with this new science, this new technology. In the word of warning, it's the juggling, the Two of Pentacles, the master of how do we juggle all of these resources? How do we juggle this partnership? How do we juggle the science and coming about this? So that is legit. But, oh, you can't make this up. It is going to be awesome. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I was not nervous about doing the reading. I loved pulling the article that I pulled in a story, but I was like, I hope I don't pull all these cards and then it has like a horrible outcome, and then I have to not be able to do this for a Feel Good Friday or like really spin the story. But positive outcome, the Star. It is going to work out. They're going to come up with something. The Star is like the most positive card. It is the most positive card, actually, in the tarot. This is gonna work. Give it time, guys. You gotta fight through, literally fight through a lot. But what's always going to prevail? The new thought, the science. That new thing, those new thoughts, that is going to prevail. That's what's in the environment. While everybody has different interest, they all come together with this one key thing, which is how do we come up with a plastic that can break down so we are no longer filling our landfills in our environment with trash. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next week on the next Feel Good Friday. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.